So finally getting around to do a craft video. It's what is it? It's almost 6 o'clock in the evening on the 26th of June, and I'm still working my way through. I'm starting to panic. I'm not going to get it all done, but I have been getting some craft stuff done. Oh, I've done something. Okay, so you might remember these from a while ago. Well, they finally have all the hair and their face, so they are ready. I still need to put the CE labels on, but otherwise they're done. That is moved down. Put it back down where it belongs. There we go. Okay, so they're all done. I mean, they might be a little scary looking, but I'm not very good at doing faces. I still think I need to practice. But they are finished. I love their hair. So that's 2 dolls. There is a 3rd doll, but it's not finished, and I'm not entirely sure it will be finished. And then I had made one of these, but my niece kept it, so I've had to make another one. So I've only have the one instead of the 2 that I planned. Well, I planned on a lot more, but a minimum of 2. But he's a little elf. Again, I suck at faces, but yeah, he's cute. And then I have 2 rabbits, slightly different ears because I was still picking what style ears I wanted. So they do have tails. So this one's waving because his arm decided to stick up, but I like that because they're each, even their faces are different. Gives each one of them a quirky little personality of their own. I don't want everything looking the same, so got those 2 done. Then we've got 2 little bears. Again, slightly different faces for their own little quirkiness. This one's missing a tail because I made it, I put it here, and I can't work out what I've done with it, so I need to make a new one. But otherwise, this one obviously is standing, this one's sitting. I hope to do more, but it's just whether I've got time. So, got them done. I think you've seen this one before, I'm sure I've showed you this one before. And then I've got 2 bookmarks done, which, I don't know if you can see, they got like ridges for markings and then things. So 2 bookmarks done. I'm currently just started a 3rd, which will be these 2 colours, and then obviously I'll switch them around, so that give me 4 of them. And then I have 2 purples down there that I'll do 2 purple ones, and I'll do 2 blue ones, switching the colours around. And that's the minimum of them I want done, ideally more. The Fimo is in the kitchen. I haven't finished that yet, so I'll show you that at a later date. Oh, the frisbees, they're over there. 2 seconds. Okay, so frisbees. They need blocking. I haven't blocked them out yet, but we have this one. And then we have this one. So same colours, just different organised ones. And then we have a plain red one and a plain green one. As you can see, this one definitely needs blocking out. But I did take this one down to the park and test it, and it works really well. They all work really well, so I'm really impressed with that. I did get video footage of us playing in the park. I need to check that it's actually useful, because I was trying to make sure I didn't get any other kids in, so I need to just double check it, and if I did, I will insert it here. can't throw flat, can you, my baby? So hopefully you've just seen some flying frisbee, but possibly not. Sorry if you haven't, I will get it at a later date for you. So yeah, excuse me. That's about the basics I've got done this week. Obviously the big teddy was one, and the dolls were just finishing off, but the rest of it is done this week. I do have 2 shawls that need blocking, and then I have a whole bunch of stock from my actual shop that I can take with me, so it's not that I've only got this, but I was hoping to have more toys and cheaper things, like these bookmarks. I was thinking, you know, £1 each, and the little teddies and owls, like £5 each, so kind of pocket money, so that hopefully somebody will buy something, because I'm figuring the smaller stuff will sell, but I will be taking the bigger stuff because I have had bigger stuff sell at my stores when I used to do them, but whether I still have or not I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to charge for the frisbees. I was thinking about £3 or £4. I think that's probably good enough for frisbees, isn't it? And Mally, that plate needs to go in the other way round. He's just putting the plate back in one of the frisbees that's going to be blocked, so I'm blocking them on plates. I happen to have the perfect size plates for them, which is going to make it easier. But yeah, I've got the Jessica shawl is one of the ones that still needs blocking, and the Secret Path shawl still needs blocking. And I actually still have, shush, that's my medicine tablet alarm. I still have 2 other, what do you call them? Elongated triangle shawls? I don't know. But anyway, another 2 shawls upstairs I made a while ago that haven't been blocked either because I just haven't had the energy to do them. So really there's 4 shawls that need blocking. So I'm probably going to take them, and then I have goodness knows how many shawls in stock upstairs, along with blankets and hats and scarves and I don't know, there's a lot of stock upstairs. I've been making things for many years, yeah, wrist warmers and all sorts, and now I'm not sure if I've got any wrist warmers left in stock. Actually, I may have sold them all, I can't remember. But you know, I continually make different things over the years, so there's a lot of different things up that I need to go through and see what I've actually got in stock. I know I think it's about 5 containers worth of stock, so I need to go through and see what I've got left, because I can't actually remember what I've sold and what I still got. I know I don't have any mermaid towels left because they're all gone, and I've not made any since I sold the last lot because it's a lot of work, and I think the phase is mainly over for them, so I may make the odd 1 or 2 again, but I'm not looking to make large amounts of them anymore. Once they were sold out, I was happy for them to be sold out because I'd had enough of making any more. And I needed a break of making them because I just was making too many. So I'm not sure what else I got up there, but I'll have a look. I will take definitely photos, possibly video footage of the store, but it is in a primary school, so obviously I have to be careful of showing kids and things, and too much of where the area is, that sort of thing. You never know what weirdos might be watching. So it may be that I can only take photos, but I might be able to get some actual video footage if I'm set up and ready before anyone arrives. So you can see everything I've got out. And I'm hoping to take the mannequins so that I can put some stuff on them. I usually display shawls and cardigans and things like that on there. I don't think I've got any skirts left in stock, so won't need to display any of them. But yeah, so I think that's everything I've got done so far, and I would like to have a lot more stuff done, especially of these smaller items. I'm going to attempt to do some different style bookmarks, not just these. Maybe do some broomstick lace or hairpin lace ones with a ribbon through them. I had planned on having ribbon barrettes done, which obviously some of you saw in a photo that I had started, but I just haven't had a chance to finish them. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull a couple of late nights and get some ribbon work done or not. I still have some jewellery left over from previous stalls, so I might take that with me as well. I don't know what jewellery I got left, because a lot of it I just took for myself and started wearing it when I stopped doing stalls, but I know there is a container full of them. I did have a container of pom-pom keyrings, but I've since discovered that keyrings come under the CE mark as well, so I can't actually sell them, so I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'll probably just attach them to my many bags or use it as part of the yarn bomb on my wheelchairs, which I still plan on doing, I just haven't had time. I've been making lots of plans though for what I plan on doing with them, because I want to not just yarn bomb it but make practical solutions on it for pockets and things, so we'll see how it all goes anyway. Yeah, so I think that's about it. I've not really got much to report. I shouldn't really be having Pepsi, I'm trying to lose weight, but it's the only thing keeping my headache at bay, so I'm just going to drink it. I try to make the 1 can last over the entire day. I don't have more than 1 can a day, but it keeps my headache a low level. It's weird because sugary items don't help, and caffeine items on their own don't help, you know, like coffee or something. But you give me Pepsi or Coca-Cola, but usually Pepsi, that helps the headache. I just, no idea. I did try giving up all rubbishy food, you know, Pepsis and any kind of fizzy drinks, and no chocolate, no cakes, no crisps. Not that I eat much of that, but you know, I tried to cut it all out. And I actually got so severely sick. My body gets, my blood sugar drops really low. I did speak to a doctor about it many years ago, and he's like, he just laughed at in my face, said that, oh no, it's fine. You, 3.2 my blood sugar dropped to. And he's like, no, that's fine, you don't even get symptoms at that, which is bull, because I know you do, because I was. But so now I actually keep sugar in my diet. Not a lot of it. I don't add it to cereal, having tea or anything like that. It's just in natural products. Natural's the wrong word, they're not natural. In products. Just, and then I have that slowly throughout the day, just trying to help give that a little extra boost. I mean, I do have porridge in the mornings, and I have like oat bars and things through the day. It gives me a more balanced sugar level in my body, but it doesn't always work, and sometimes I do need a boost. A boost. I need a boost, so I always have some around to give me a little boost when I need it. Which, see, this has turned into health as well. There won't be a separate health blog today. I don't have time. So this is my craft and my health blog. Yeah, I have done some more on the Wings of Change blanket, but not a lot. I'm not even complete the whole row because I just don't have time. I picked it up to do some, and it's like way too hot, so I put it back down again. And I really do need to work on these, but I was just going a little stir crazy. It needed a break. But I'm really liking those frisbees, to the point that I will make one for the family to play with, because we do like that sort of thing. And Mally is loving the teddies and the elves, and he wants one, so once I've done the stall, if I haven't sold them, he can have them, and if I have, I'll make him new ones. But I'm hoping I sell them because I need the money back. Because I still haven't actually made the money back on the cost of the certificates for the toys for the CE testing. So I need to sell as many toys as possible to try to get the certificates back, so that it then becomes pure profit. but I got a way to go on that. But then I wasn't expecting to claw that money back fast. I expect it's going to take a couple of years to claw that money back, which is fine, because I joined up for lifetime membership, which means I'll never have to pay out for more CE tested certificates. It just gets done yearly. Each new one gets added and I get it as part of my package. So I will eventually make the money back on them. It means that I can just concentrate on doing new toys and doing the self-testing that I have to do, because the certificates are the chemical migration. And then I make the toy and I have to test that toy for various things. So I still will have to do lots of testing, but I won't have to pay out anything other than the cost of the actual toy supplies, because I already got everything else in. So eventually I will make a profit on the toys. But yeah, I'm hoping to be able to sell a good few things. The actual stores only cost me £10, so that's not bad really at all. There is places that cost me a lot more than that. So if this one goes well, then we hope to sign up some more. Maybe I'll see if they're doing a Christmas one down there, I'll do that. And there is a a craft stall done in the Guild Hall in town, which maybe I'd like to go to, but I think that would be like a next year thing, not this year. I need to build up enough stock to go to someone like that, because that has like thousands of people's footfall and it's not cheap. Unsurprisingly, because of the footfall you get in there, so that's a build up too. But I'll get there. Duncan's going to help me loads, so hopefully it shouldn't be too hard for me on the actual days. It's just getting enough stock made, and then Duncan will cope with the actual selling aspect for me while we're there. I will be there, but I'll be there mainly to answer questions, bag things up, that sort of thing. Here, do the actual sale and write down what it is, sort out the change and all that sort of stuff, because he can do it quicker than me, because I can't be bending down, picking up and writing down. It's too much for me nowadays. So he can just, you know, quickly give him the change and write down before he forgets what it is, whereas by the time I gave him the change I've probably forgotten what it is I've sold them. Which is not good, because I need to keep track of everything I sell for my accounts, so that I can see what's selling, what's not, how much I've sold, to make so that I can check against the stock that I've used for profit, and what income I got, you know, for the tax man, because he always wants to know if I'm making enough to pay him yet. I'm not, but you know, they still want to know. So yeah, there's not really much of what I haven't done. The video for the second little box of crochet, because to be honest I forgot. I'm really sorry. I know I've been really lax in the craft side of my channel for the last few weeks, possibly the last month or so in it. But once this stall's out the way, I should be able to start doing more of my little chats and filming, chat along, crochet along, 5D painting along, whatever. Maybe manage to get a couple of lives in, because I miss doing that. I did enjoy it when I did it. I haven't had the energy all the time to do them. So I don't start studying until October. So once this store's over with, as I'm not currently booked into any other stores unless I get asked to do any stores after doing this store, it's a matter of hunting down one, so I might have a little while between now and the next one to just relax. Because there's a lot of videos I still want to do, and not just craft ones. I want to do other videos on this channel, but I don't know what yet. But I never started this channel to be a pure craft. I started it to be about my life, which is the majority of it is crafts, and some of it's my health. Because I want to show people you don't have to give up when you get whatever illness you get. Yes, it can be like grieving for your own life, your old life, the life you planned, you can't have. You do lose that, and so it is a type of grief. But I want to show that you can move on from that, and you can do other things that you enjoy doing. So yes, I do my crafts and I talk about my health, but I'd like to do other stuff to show that there is a variety of things you can do in your life, even if you are restricted by health. I'd like to do a lot of my cake decorating things I used to do, but I need a setup that I can actually be sat down for, because I used to stand for hours and hours decorating cakes, days sometimes, and I can't do that anymore, just plain, so I just couldn't do it. But I would be able to do some of the smaller cakes if I was sat down at a table and just took my time. So I might try to find a way to set up for doing cake making and decorating, because I used to love doing that. And I do love painting and drawing. I'm way out of practice, but I'd like to start doing them again. You notice most of my stuff is some kind of art or craft. But then I also like doing Lego building. I never got around to filming building my Lego castle and that, simply because I couldn't get the setup worked out so that you lot could see what I was doing and I could see what I was doing, so I need to work out a setup for that. And then I'd like to do Legos and puzzles. I don't know if anyone would like to watch puzzles being built, but I like doing puzzles, so I'd probably film myself doing that and do a speed one or something. And then, I don't know, box openings of mystery figures and things, because I like those sort of things, so I wouldn't mind filming them and putting them up so you can see what goodies they get, because it's like a little surprise every time and I like them. So yeah, maybe if I can find a setup I'd probably do that as well. Sewing, again another craft. I used to do a lot of sewing, but I haven't done any in so long, so I'd like to take that back up again. What I did is I altered clothing. People would give me clothing that they no longer wanted, and then I'd alter it to fit me, or completely remake it into a new thing to fit me. And I've got piles of the stuff upstairs waiting for me to use. I just haven't been able to. At the moment I can't even access my sewing machine, so I'd like to start doing that again if I can. Yeah, there's probably other stuff I'd like to do. So yeah, my channel will be predominantly crafts, but it will have a side helping of many other products, many other things, which I know not everyone's gonna like, but you know, we can't please everyone. And if they only want to watch one type and ignore the others, that's fine, because I will label each one as the type I'm doing to make it clear, so that no one can, you know, sit down and spend time to watch a craft video and instead they get a Lego building video. And I won't be using any of these clickbaity titles or anything. I will just, you know, straight out what it is I'm doing. So hopefully I should be able to still please people in certain parts. But more importantly, I'll enjoy what I'm doing, and that's what I'd like to continue doing. So, I mean, we're hoping now that the weather's getting nice, if we can get about, we'll be going back to Moores Valley and things, so I might be able to do more days out around the New Forest and that sort of stuff, because you can hire the trampers, and I'm a member of the Countryside Mobility Scheme, which means I can hire all-terrain trampers in certain places around the country, so that I can just ride on that. So that I can still go around these places but without wearing myself out. So I should hopefully be able to do that. We might do that when Mally goes away with my mum on holiday. Duncan's got the week off, I think I've said before. So we're going to do days out and things if we can, so we might do some of that sort of stuff then. So you might get more vloggy style videos that week. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. It depends on the weather. If the weather turns really bad, you might get a lot of craft videos, or me going live because I'm bored. But we'll wait and see. I've rambled on for like 19 minutes and all I showed you was a bunch of teddies. But, I mean, I think they are cute. Don't you think? I think they're cute. You can see that one. There we go. I think they're cute. Hopefully people will think they're cute. But yeah, the craft fair is on Saturday, so I believe we can set up from 10 and it opens at 12. We need to get a gazebo, but we found one in Homebase. I think it's Homebase. We found a pop-up one for 60 quid, which, considering all the rest I was looking at were either really bad reviews, also more expensive, or way more expensive. And the really cheap ones that you slot together yourself, which we used to do, the only ones we could find were either just as much as that pop-up one, or they had this, you know, small top, but then the legs come out like this angle, so you got a wider area at the bottom. So like you'd get your 3 metre by 3 metre at the bottom, but the top's only like 2 metres or 1.5 metres, and that's just, it's a tripping hazard, and hazard safety checks that you have to do. You have to make sure there's no tripping hazards, and people, if they see a gazebo, if they see the end of the roof, they're going to expect the legs to be down there. If they're really far out and it's sunny, you know, and they're a little blind by sun, they might trip over it, and I don't want to be sued. So we've got to get one of the pop-up ones so the legs are straight, and I've also ordered some sandbag weights for them. I need to get the sand, but I've ordered them as well so that we can weigh it down in case it gets windy. So I keep rubbing my eye. I shouldn't, but it feels funny. Thank you, Randy, for the suggestions. I've done them and it's actually feeling a lot better today. I did my gold rings obviously yesterday and it was a little better, but then Randy said about peppermint tea bags, which I have loads of because that's what I drink. So done that, and I can't remember what else she said. Might have been that. I don't know anyway, but done that, and that did feel so soothing. It just feels a bit funny at the moment, like part of it's swollen and part of it's not, so it feels off balance. That makes sense, an eyelid off balance, but where part of it's swollen and part of it isn't anymore, it just feels funny. But you know, it's getting there. It doesn't hurt anymore, so that's good. That's much better. So, right, I'm going to go take my medicines before I forget, because the alarm went off 20 minutes ago, as you know, because you heard it. Sorry. And then I'm going to go and get a bath, and I'm going to relax and de-stress for a couple of hours. Try it again. I'm going to get a bath, de-stress for a couple of hours, get back out, come back downstairs and continue making things. And maybe the fairies would have returned the tail for the teddy bear, because it was sat beside me and I don't know where it's gone. So, fairies, please return it. Yes, I talk to fairies and elves and other invisible things. I talk to ghosts too. Some people say I'm crazy. I say it leaves me an interesting life. Right, anyway, I'm gonna go before you find out just how cuckoo I am. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow for an actual health vlog, and maybe if I've got a bunch more stuff done, I'll actually do a second craft vlog. Make up for the fact that I haven't done one for ages, which I'm really sorry about. So I'll catch you later. How many times have I said bye now? Lost count. Take care. Bye bye.